Έλα πάμε να σε φεύγει από τους. Of you that I know and those that I don't, I'm Martina. I used to be a journalist. I have worked in 2004. I'm in this country for 3 years now doing my PhD on this movement, the Aganaktismeni. I've been talking to people working in ERT yesterday. They were shocked in the beginning. They were learning the news together with me from the TV. They just went to work and they found out that they're being fired from the TV. Then people just started running there. Friends told me that until 6 or 7 a.m. there were 600 or 700 people outside the headquarters, στη Μεσογείων. I know that there was a call today at 11. There is a general strike of all the journalists and technicians unions since yesterday at 7, so that everybody who wanted to get informed should watch the pirate program of the Greek TV. At the end, after the antennas were shut down, the Communist Party gave their
bandwidth.
Frequency. After some very, very few, maybe minutes, half an hour, 1 hour, it was put down by Digia, the company that controls all the digital frequencies now in Greece. Through the night, you could see what was happening. The program was on via numerous blogs,
Spanish TV as well.
Spanish TV. At some point, after closing down the communist channel, they closed down Deutsche Welle and BBC. Maybe you don't know that. So even in the German occupation, we had Deutsche Welle and BBC in Greece. This time we don't. You cannot watch Deutsche Welle and BBC right now in Greece. The news that I have from people who work in the international department of ERT, friends of mine, is that they contacted colleagues of theirs in Europe, because Greece as a national TV is a member of the European Broadcasting Union, which is known as EBU. So the EBU is taking action because one of its members is closed down with no legal cover whatsoever. And what I heard at 11, but since then I've been working and straight here from work, is that EBU was trying to get a platform to get ERT transmitting through the satellite of the EBU. So I don't know if this happened. I know that today is a general strike for all journalists and unions, and tomorrow is a general strike for everybody in Greece. If you want to get informed, the best way is to find blogs, and you can go to the radios, that they are transmitting.
Sorry, do you mind if I ask quickly, are you the leader? Are you in charge?
There's no leader.
Okay. My name is Inspector Chris Piper, the Borough of Chichester. What we need is, we need everyone to be that side of the road.
Yeah, but I was saying something to these people.
Can we just finish the speech?
I would really like to finish what I'm saying. Finish what I'm about. Can you hear? They want us to move on the other side of the road. Okay, the thing is that for the time being, there is big solidarity in Greece. What we do, I'm sorry, I'm not going to stop, I'm sorry. So until the day after tomorrow, there is no official way for you to get informed. I don't know if the EBU will succeed and what the legal terms are for the ERT to be transmitting via EBU. I know that the people are there, they're calling people to come there. Try the radio Stokokino and Flash. This morning they were transmitting the program of ERT. Some other blogs and websites, even the website of the Department of Media of the University of Athens, they were doing a radio transmission, but it was very bad. The signal was falling all the time. So if you really want, there is program. They say that they keep it going. As far as I know, until 11 that I left my flat today, and they are willing to stay there. So anything we can do to help is just try to watch them and try to explore the social media and this pressure that we can put from here. Other than that, we're expecting from from this country, from the BBC, to have some announcement, because the BBC is a member of the EBU, and since the EBU is taking action, we are expecting to see something from the BBC. To conclude this, I'm not I'm not a member of any party in Greece right now. Thank you.
This is one of the demonstrations in support in London. We know that in Brussels today, lunchtime, there was a protest, and we know in France, also in Paris, it's going to be today, and more things coming. Is anybody else want to come here to say some greetings, some thoughts about, you know?
I'm from Greece, I'm from England, and I'm a member of a campaign called Youth Fight for Jobs. And we've been really inspired by watching some of the massive struggles that have taken place in Greece, including last year the big square occupations, which took place along the lines of the Occupy movement. And I wanted to bring a solidarity greeting from our organisation and from young people who are fighting back here in Britain as well, and to say that we fully support the struggle that's being waged now to defend the broadcasting corporation in Greece, and also to end the vicious programme of austerity, which is affecting not just workers in Greece but across Europe and including here as well. And I just want to talk quickly about some of the things that are happening here in Britain, which we hope people might be, might like to get involved in. One of the things is that next week there's a conference of trade unionists. It's called the National Shop Stewards Network, and I know that in Greece there have been many general strikes. Well, in Britain, because of the failure of the trade union leaders, and I know that there are problems in Greece with trade union leaders as well, we've been held back from taking action like that, and this is an event which is about trying to force those people who are leaders of organisations to actually use some of the power that's in their hands. So you can get one of our green leaflets if you're interested in coming along to that. And I also wanted to say that we support the fight that's being waged, but we think that we need to unite struggles across Europe and working class people. And so please, come and take our leaflets, and thank you very much for letting me speak.
Is anybody else want to come with any message of support?
This is something that I presented in the conference.
Have another speaker.
Just as an individual that lives here for over 20 years, I'm as astounded as many of you to realise that ERT is now officially shut. What is the Greek government doing? What is the Samaras coalition government doing? And why are they doing it? I read that this might be a ploy to bring down his coalition government, because he believes that he can have, after the Namia, he can have his cake and eat it. Elections as soon as possible, and then his own government without any coalition partners, or the ones that he may just pick himself from the right. At the moment he has to do certain compromises apparently, as if the MAR and PASOK have not been accommodating enough. So the question is why any government uses public institutions as important as a state broadcasting corporation in their political machinations in order to remain in power. Is this democratic?
No.
Should any democratic government use democratic institutions for their political machinations? Who is paying? Who is paying for those salaries? The fees that pay the salaries of ERT do not come from the public purse. They come from the purse of every single person who pays for electricity, from the Greek public. It's an organization that is making money, is putting back in the public coffers. It is not a liability, it is an asset, and it's been closed down. Why? And why now? It's a question that we all need to ponder about. And especially since we live in this country, where the BBC exist as a public corporation, often expressing, parroting the government lines. There is a little alarm bell going for everyone who works there. Stop parroting the government line and start asking the people who pay your subscription fee about their views about democracy. Because very soon, I'm afraid, you'll find yourselves in a very, very similar situation. We have seen in this country the big scandal that existed when Sky wanted to have all those rights and all those, channels and inquiry upon inquiry upon inquiry and scandal upon scandal about how big, large corporations are trying to take control of broadcasting in this country and in other places in Western world. Isn't it time that journalists take a stand and have the courage to speak their mind, as we do today in this little gathering? Thank you very much.